my guest today. He comes from a long way away. He's from a place called Rosenheim,
Exactly.
Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Tom from USO Car Club.
Yes.
What's up, man?
What's up? How are you doing? Thanks for the invite.
Oh, hell yeah, man. You've come a long way. I'm just so excited to have somebody from the USO Car Club Germany chapter here.
That's cool. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, man. We were talking before we started the podcast, and we were kind of just chopping it up a little bit, and we were talking about lowriding in Germany and what that's like. And you were explaining to me that the laws in Germany are pretty strict when it comes to lowriding.
Exactly, yeah.
You want to tell me a little bit about what that's like and what it's like being a lowrider out in Germany and what the scene is like, or what you go through?
It's first of all, we don't have a lowrider scene like here. You have all the clubs out here in every part of LA, or I think in every state of the United States you have lowriders. More on the West Coast than on the East Coast, but you have lowriders here because people can buy a car, they can buy hydrogen, they can drive it and have fun. That's not possible in Germany, because in Germany you have to get a registration for the car, especially when it's a car you imported it from the United States to Germany. You have to get your paperwork for the car, and the car has to be original. So when you import like a lowrider with hydrogen and all that stuff, wire wheels, they are illegal too, for example, or all the chrome stuff, or shortened rear ends, or extended A-arms and all that stuff, that's not legal in Germany because it has to be stock. So that's why people don't start lowriding in Germany like that. Yeah.
So, I mean, in order for you to have your car and in order for you to cruise your ride, you're riding illegally, completely 100% illegally.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you have to be really careful.
Yeah, I have to be careful. I have to take care of the police. I cannot ride like here and hitting switches and stuff like that. I was out yesterday with a friend of me, and we was hitting switches all the time.
Yeah.
Like dumping the bag.
Yeah.
Low riding like
Yeah.
it should be. It's not possible in Germany like that. You can do it, but you have always to check out if there is police in near. Or
you're definitely watching your back and
exactly. And there are maybe I'm too afraid, but there are some haters too. When I post pictures or videos of my car on Instagram, I always make sure there is no license plate on the picture.
Right.
Because maybe one day somebody is sending pictures and videos of that car to the police or somewhere.
100%.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, and if anybody out there listening, man, you taking photos of my boy's car, cover up that plate, man, please. Respect. No, man, that's very. We don't realize it out here. How easy it is for us to jump in a car or jump on our bikes and just go out there. And some of these places where you're starting lowriding, you're the person who's starting lowriding there in a way.
You mean me?
Yeah.
No, not really. There was people before me.
I'm sure there's people, but I mean, you're continuing that, and in order for it to progress, we need people like you out there doing it.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really.
You have to love it. You have to love it real, and you have to be how can I explain it? When you're into it and you want something really hard, so you do everything for it.
Yeah, if you want it bad enough, you'll figure out how to do it.
Yeah,
I love that, man.
So what I did, I bought the car from here, I imported it, and I built it back to stock to get my registration. So I put a stock suspension in, and the A-arms, I changed the A-arms to regular A-arms. I put stock wheels on it and everything. Then I went to an organization. It's called TÜV. It's a technical. They make a technical checkup.
Mm-hmm.
So they check the car and they say, okay, that's a stock Impala. You fine with that? I get my paperwork, and then I cutted the frame again because I had to weld the frame. I cutted it again and put the hydros back in.
Oh my God! So you bought it already hooked up?
Already hooked up. It had a lot of problems. I thought I buy a done car. It was clean, all the chrome undercarriage and all that stuff. I thought I buy it and drive with it, but I had a lot of problems to fix. I had to fix the paint. I had to fix many shit on that car. So
And are you talking about the 63?
The 63, yeah.
Yeah. That was your first ride.
That was my first lowrider.
Lowrider.
Exactly.
Yeah. How did you decide on a 63?
What you mean?
How did you decide to go to
car?
Is that your favorite?
From the 60 Impalas, the 63 is to me the best model. You know, I like the side, I like the front, I like the back. It's so clean. You know, 64 has so much moldings on the trunk, on the hood, on the sides. It's cleaner and it looks wider than the 64, for example, because of the headlights.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you recently picked up a 62, or not too long ago?
About 1 year ago.
Yeah.
I found it by chance. I never looked for a second car. A friend of me sent me a link. I was in Italy for vacation. I'm not far away from Italy, about 3-4 hours.
Right.
So I was on vacation with my family. A friend sent me a link and said, hey, there's a 62 Impala ragtop for a very low price. Go check it out. And I was like, okay, the price is that low. That must be a rust bucket or something is wrong with the car. But I'm close to this area. I will check it out. So I went over to that guy. He opened the garage, and it was a pretty clean 62 ragtop, fully restored, frame off restoration. The body was sandblasted. He showed me all the paperwork. He had a big folder with.
He was just trying to get rid of it. Yeah, he needed it.
He tried to sell it for more than a year, but nobody wants to get a car like that. Maybe in Italy, especially. I guess in Germany it would be easier to sell a car like that. But Italy, they have very small streets, and you don't want a big car like that.
So with that one, you didn't have to do any of the other bullshit, right? You didn't have to do any of the other.
Yeah, I get my registration for
fairly
it.
Easy, yeah.
Yeah, and I put some 13-inch wheels on it, and I added an air ride suspension.
Oh, cool.
That's legal. Air ride is legal.
Really?
That's legal, yeah, because the frame is not cutted.
Oh.
That's one thing. And the other thing is we had, back in the days, 58, 59 Impala. They came out with a level air option. Maybe you heard about it?
Right, yeah.
So that's the way to get it proved.
Nice.
Because you can show them all the old paperwork. I was searching for old manuals and like shop books and stuff like that. And I found them from GM original. Okay. So I go to the organization and I show them, look, that's a new air ride, but they had it 70 years ago already. Right. 60, 70 years ago.
So you found a little loophole. You found a way to get around it.
Only on Impala. You cannot put the air ride on for example, a G-body, because then they say, okay, G-body never came out with air suspension. So. Right. With this air ride, it's like original.
So with that car, you're a little more free to...
Definitely. I drive it. Yeah. When I drive the 63, I mean, I already sold it. Maybe you saw that. I sold it 2 weeks ago.
I did not.
I sold it.
Oh.
My heart is bleeding.
So what's next?
I am looking for a 5.9 ragtop right now.
Oh, shit.
So I ever wanted a 5.9. I always wanted one.
Yeah.
And like the same with the 62, I found one in Switzerland, right next to Germany. Again, for a very low price, because I cannot afford a 5.9 ragtop. They are expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And this one is cheap.
So you got it?
I check it out next week.
Cool, man. That's cool. You head back to Germany next week?
Next week, Sunday.
Okay.
This week, Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, because you have France and Italy right next to you, fairly close, right?
France and Italy?
Yeah, well, I mean, you have Italy right near you, right? I mean,
yeah, Italy, Switzerland,
Austria.
Yeah, that's my corner of Germany. Exactly south of Germany. I live.
That's awesome, man. You can just cruise over 3-hour drive.
Exactly, 3 hours
to Italy.
You can eat real Italy pizza, drink a espresso, and go back to Germany.
That's pretty fun. Yeah. How long have you lived that close? Your whole life?
Whole life. I'm born and raised there. Yeah.
Born and raised.
That's my area. Yeah.
So, are there other lowriders in Germany?
No. In Germany, yeah. In my area, not.
No.
There are other lowriders in Germany for sure.
Yeah.
They started lowriding about 15, 20 years ago, but not like I do or the people nowadays do in Germany. They just build cars, putting hydros in without registration, without plates. They put it on a trailer, but not clean show cars. Just like a Volkswagen. They took a Volkswagen, just put hydros in, reinforced the car, and go to shows and let them dance and hop and stuff like that.
Right.
No fancy paint shops, no chrome parts, no nothing.
Nothing like that.
Just build it to destroy it,
Right.
like that, you know.
Right. Right.
And yeah, today we have another club in Germany, Rollers Only Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rollers Only. I thought that there was a Germany chapter.
Yeah, we have one exactly. They are about 6-7 members. I don't know.
Okay.
They started this 6 years ago.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Fairly new. That's
Yeah,
awesome to
we
see
have
that
some.
though.
We have some people who like that, like I do, you know.
Right. How did you? So I want to talk a little bit about USO. I mean, of course, we have to talk about
Sure.
the USO family and how you came about and how you got connected with USO and
I got connected, and that's a big honor for me. One day I got a friend request about 2.5 years ago from Kita. I wasn't friend with him on Facebook.
Yeah.
I opened my phone, you know, and a request popped up, Kita Lealau.
Wow.
I added him, and he's texting me. Hi, how you doing? You have a club out there, or you're riding with a club? I said, no, I'm solo. Oh, I like your car, and yeah, you want to ride with us? And when he asked me that, I wasn't sure if this the real is it the real Kita, you know?
Yeah.
I checked his profile, so yeah, somebody wanna kidding me.
Yeah.
So and then we talked a lot. I don't say, yes, I wanna ride with you. I talked a lot with him about the club, and you know, his health issues he had before he passed away. So he wasn't like, he couldn't text like we text. He was just short
Right.
words. And then he sent me 2, 3, 4 people from the USO club. He said, talk to them. They can explain you everything.
Who did you talk to?
Joe Esquiel from Portland chapter. Jeff Hurd, he's the CEO from USO.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Let me guess. Justin King, Arizona chapter.
Okay.
So people, they are long in the club for a long time.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I asked him, how is USO? Can you tell me everything? Because it was an honor for me, and I was sure I wanna go into this club and I wanna join it, but I had to know everything about it.
You wanted to know the ins and outs, everything.
Because when I do something, I do it 100%. Maybe that's my German tradition, or that's a German tradition for sure, to do high quality 100% work. You know, and it's the same with the club for me.
Right.
Many people asked me before, hey, I see you're in Germany, you want to join this club, you want to join that club, and I was always like, no, I'm solo.
Right.
So I wasn't a club guy, but then I talked to all the USOs, and man, I loved what they tell me about the club, because it's not just a car club. It's way more than just a car club. You know, it's like family, and not like everybody says our club, we are like family. So I believe that there are many other clubs out there, they are like family, but this is for real family.
Yeah, it's a different level of commitment, family.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I saw when I was the first time out here with the USOs last year. Everybody told me, when you see us, just come over to us, talk to us. You will see we are like family, and yeah, it was exactly like that. Yeah,
it's a good feeling.
Absolutely. I'm very honored, very proud to be part of the club, to be to start a Germany chapter, because it's my own chapter.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the founder and president of that chapter.
Exactly. But it's a one-man chapter right now still.
And how do you feel about that, man? I mean, how do you see that going in the future?